I think so. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Hello and welcome to Swansea University's Bay Campus. My name is Dr. Richard Cobley, Undergraduate Course Coordinator for Electrical Engineering. We're live, so anything could happen, and it probably will. Today we're going to show you around our department, speak to some of our students about the projects they're working on, visit one of our research labs, and hear from some of our students about what it's like to study electrical engineering here at Swansea. If you have any questions that you'd like us to answer, then we'd really love to hear them. We'll be holding a live Q&A session at the end. You can add your messages into the Facebook live comments underneath this video. You can tweet us at SU Engineering using the hashtag Swansea EEE Live, or you can email us engineering@swansea.ac.uk at the subject Swansea EEE Live. Now, it won't have escaped you that today we're in the middle of our amazing undergraduate electronics teaching lab, where first and second years typically spend about a third of their time. The product of over £1 million worth of investment, it offers world-class electronics teaching. I'm going to hand you over for a closer look now to our lab tutor, Augustine Agwebe, who's with some of our students.
Thank you very much, Richard. Hello, I'm so excited to welcome you to our main teaching lab. We actually call this the Fun Factory because this is where our students translate theory from the classroom into reality. And our student works on projects from simple circuits even to more advanced circuits using the dedicated test equipment and advanced equipment that we have within our laboratory. So I'm just going to take a closer look on some of the equipment we have here. As you can see, on a typical day we have a workbench for each student that is equipped with world-class facilities. We have power supplies, we have function generator, we have test equipment where we can analyze and test various circuits. We also have computer that is embedded with high standard software for developing, simulating, and for optimizing circuits. And actually, as I'm talking to you, we are in an active laboratory where our second year students are actually working on their group design project. So we're going to go now and have a word with some of them and see what they've been up to. Hello, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
So what team is this?
Team Alpha.
Oh, Team Alpha. So what are you working on?
Oh, we're working on our micro mouse.
Oh, fantastic. So can you tell us what is a micro mouse? What does it do?
It is an autonomous robot that we are building and designing, and it has 3 stages we have to complete: white line following, obstacle avoidance, and battle.
Oh, fantastic. And I can see that this is not an individual project, this is a group project. So how has the experience been for you?
Amazing. I get to work with a group. You have fun with friends, but you're building a robot.
Fantastic. So does it work? Can we have a demonstration of this? Oh, fantastic. Why not?
The white line following. This is the first. Without me doing anything, it will follow the white line.
So this is an autonomous robot using some sensors and some circuitry, and you've programmed it to move on the white line. Impressive. So how does this synchronize with what you study in class, the models you do?
Oh, well, basically everything. We've got the components, we have to learn what they do, and we have to learn how to put together the microchip, how it works, programming. It's a lot.
Fantastic. And I can see our senior lecturer just walked in. Hello, Dr. Timothy Davids.
Hello, August.
Good. I can see that they are in year 2 and they are working on a project as complicated as this. So what sort of learning outcome are you expecting from the students at the end of the day?
Well, one of the main outcomes is they learn to program a microcontroller to perform a complex task. They also learn how to control motors so that they rotate at the same speed and so the machine goes in a straight line. They learn to program different algorithms to perform these different tasks. As you saw, the line following is just one of them. And they also learn some skills using design packages for electronic circuits, PCB design, and also for mechanical design. Now it's looking a bit, mechanically, this is looking a bit rough right now, but I'm sure that when it's complete, it'll have all kinds of additions to make it look even more beautiful.
Thank you very much. As you can see, our students are excited working on novel projects, and we have a fantastic lab that offers the support for our students. So I'm going to pass you over back to Richard. Over to you, Richard.
Thanks, Augustine. Now, if you're already thinking this looks fantastic and you can't wait to start studying with us, then you'll need to know some more about our course and entry requirements. To answer that, I'm going to hand you over to our admissions tutor, Dr. Megdad Fazeli.
Thank you, Richard, and hello to everyone. First of all, I have to apologize as I have a sore throat and my voice is probably not quite clear. Anyway, as Richard said, I am Meghdad Fazeli, the admissions tutor for electrical and electronic engineering. In case you do not know, we typically offer our BEng degree to AAB down to BBB, including maths, and the MEng degree to AAA down to AAB, including maths. However, I have to emphasize that we make offers on a case-by-case basis. We want to see the full picture before making any decision. We want to read your statement, hear about your life experiences, and know about all of your skills and qualifications prior to making a decision. As you can see, you can be offered either direct year 1 entry or foundation entry. For example, if you have not studied math in your A-levels, foundation is a very good option for you. Based on your application, we will either offer you a BEng, which is typically a 3-year program, or an MEng, which is normally a 4-year program. Both BEng and MEng come with an optional year industry or year abroad program. A strong electrical and electronic engineering course must cover some essential themes, which are electronics, software and programming, communications, electrical, robotics, and control. This color-coded slide shows how these themes are spread across our program. I have to emphasize that these are not the entire list of our modules. This is just to give you a taste of our program. For the complete list of our modules, check our website or get in touch with us. Thank you, Richard.
Thanks, Meghdad. I'm joined now by our Programme Director, Dr. Chris Jobling. Hi, Chris.
Hi, Richard.
Chris, I wanted to ask you about a couple of other issues about accreditation and, first of all, the IET and how that affects us.
Okay, well, the IET, the Institution of Engineering and Technology, is one of the largest professional bodies in the world. It has 168,000 members in 150 countries. And basically, it looks after professionals throughout their engineering career, so from technicians right through to chartered engineers.
And they're also involved in the accreditation of our course as well.
That's right. So they're the badge of quality for our degree schemes. They come in and have a look at everything, make sure that we're teaching the right sort of things, giving the right kind of skills, and that the quality assurance is there as well from the university side.
And we're not just regular members, we are enhanced academic partners. So what does that mean for our students?
Well, first of all, it means that we are accredited. Secondly, it means that we, as a university, we pay for the student membership right through the degree scheme, whether it's a 4 or 5 year scheme, from beginning to end. And that gives our students access to all the IET's facilities, which includes a magazine, various social events, communities, access to lectures, even access to Savoy Place in London, which is a nice base for visiting the city.
Okay, great, thank you. I just want to quickly remind you that we're ending with a live Q&A session at the end. So we'd love your questions tweeted to @SU Engineering. Use the hashtag Swansea EEE Live, or you can email engineering@swansea.ac.uk with the subject Swansea EEE Live. Now we're going to go back to our roving reporter, Augustine.
Hello, welcome back again. So I've now moved from our main teaching lab. I'm now standing right here in what we call our project lab. Here at Swansea University, we are so proud of our facilities and our research-led staff who support our students to do various projects. And in here, our final year students work on various innovative projects. And I'm now going to go and speak to one of them who is actually working on the technology that is so exciting. Hello, how are you?
Hi, I'm really thanks.
I can see you're very busy. Can you tell us quickly what you're working on?
Just wireless power technology, make it as efficient as possible.
Impressive. So what is the motivation behind this project?
Well, with electric cars and things like that becoming more of a reality, I think it's really important to have as many different types of charging solutions as possible.
Impressive. So how does this apply to in terms of technology in the future?
It makes things a lot easier. For example, with cars, it's always a good one. You need to charge it as quickly as possible, or in one go, or be able to charge it throughout the day. So, for example, in car parks, you can have it under the floor, and it will charge your car while you shop and things like that.
Impressive. So are you telling me that in the future, when we drive through the motorway, we can get rid of those massive high power transmission lines?
It's always a possibility.
Impressive. I'm excited. You better carry on doing some work, my friend. Thank you so much. As you can see, our students get on working on technology and providing solution that makes life easy for us and to enhance our take on society itself and in providing and looking at research for the future. Back to you, Richard.
Thanks, Augustine. Just one more reminder that you can add your comments into the Facebook live stream if there are any questions that you want us to answer. Next, I'd like to introduce you to Manish, who's one of our final year MEng electrical students, who's going to give you a personal account of what it's like to study here in Swansea.
Thanks, Richard. Hello, everyone. Hope you're enjoying so far. As Richard said, I'm an MEng student, also taking that optional year in industry thing that you saw from Megdad Fazeli earlier. So Swansea University is divided into two campuses. We have Singleton, which is where we used to be based before we got funding to come over to Bay, as you can see, brand new place with world-class facilities. As well as what goes on in the campuses, you can join over 120 different societies. You can become a member of over 50 sports clubs, and one of the more popular things that we do is Formula Student. Similar to Formula One, where teams from the university get together to build a racing car to race against other universities. It's a great one to be involved in. But away from the university and looking at Swansea as a city itself, it's an award-winning natural site for the Gower Beaches. There's lots of Premier League football and rugby that goes on at the Liberty Stadium. If mountain biking's your thing, then there's plenty of sites where you can do that, but there's also a chance for you to do water sports down at the beachfront.
Thanks. Now, as well as teaching, lots of our staff are involved in research and industrial work. We have several labs within electrical engineering where staff, together with postgraduate students and some final year undergraduate students, work together on research. Our admissions tutor, Dr. Megdad Fazeli, has left this lab and as we speak is jogging down the corridor to reach one of our research labs. And I'm hoping that we can hand over to him now. Yeah, over to you, Megdad.
Thank you, Richard. We have so many other labs and facilities, more than I can show you tonight, but I will very quickly mention a couple of them. Here in Smart Cities and Antenna Lab, we can design, simulate, fabricate and test innovative antennas. This state-of-the-art equipment is used to give you the direction and the strength of the signals out of your antenna that you design in order to test it. All mobile manufacturers have one of these, but it's good to know that only a couple of them are available in the UK. Another example is our power electronics power system labs, where we do research on integration and control of renewable energy resources such as solar and wind power. Or in our Center for Nano Health, we have a fully equipped clean room where we can build sensors and electronic devices, characterize devices, and test new structure designs. In our robotic lab, we do very interesting research on control of robots and human-robot interaction. Thank you, Richard. Back to you.
Thanks, Megdad. Next, I want to hand you back to our MEng electrical student, Manish, who's going to tell us some more options available to you when studying EEE in Swansea.
Hello again. Okay, so first of all, as I mentioned earlier, year in industry. A great opportunity for you if you want to take it on. Don't worry if you haven't subscribed, you can always do that when you come to the university. So for me personally, as you can see there, I went to GE, looking all tidy in my suit. It was great for me because I was able to see the type of industry I would be going into once I finished my degree, but I was also able to improve my motivation in terms of my application to study. And another one which isn't always obvious, but earning and saving some money. Professionally, it was a good experience for me. Learned a lot about how to communicate effectively, such as email etiquette and working within a business. It's a great talking point for you in an interview, and it helps you to build a network, which is very important. As well as what else goes on, we run an electrical and electronic engineering society, which is sponsored by the IET on campus. The society gets together quite regularly to do lots of social activities. So for example, this year we've already been to Laser Zone, we've been bowling, and we've been trampolining, and we also do some events with the staff. So quite recently we had a Christmas event with the staff where we quizzed them for a change. In year 2 we have where you saw earlier the micromouse, we have the micromouse assessment up in Greganog, which you can see from some of the pictures there. It's a very informal assessment, so the micromouse, the robots are assessed during the day, and in the evening the students get to engage in social activities and sports with some of the lecturing staff as well. In year 3, we get the opportunity to visit Munich. Now, our lab here is sponsored by a company called Rohde & Schwarz, and they actually fly us over to Munich. They show us how they build some of their equipment, and it gives us a great opportunity to learn about European business.
Thanks, Manish. Now, as we start setting up for our live Q&A session, we're going to go back to Augustine one last time, who's with another one of our students.
Thank you very much, Richard. As you can see, our state-of-the-art facilities and our research-led staff offers our students limitless opportunities. With these opportunities, our students are able to work on projects that is embedded within the course and also work on a project that is outside the course. So I'm now going to go and speak to one of our first-year students who is actually working on what they call the reverse engineering. Hello, how are you?
I'm very good, thank you.
I can see you are busy as well. What are you working on?
So I'm working on reverse engineering these panels that have come off old buses. We're trying to see if we can put more modern driver hardware in to make it do new things.
Impressive. So what's the motivation behind this project?
I wanted to learn a little bit more about how these devices worked to help supplement my degree.
Impressive. Well, seeing that you're in your first year, how does this project link to what you want to do in the future?
So I just want to learn as much as I can about my field to help give me the best chances in the future when I'm in the world of work.
Impressive. So finally, does it mean with this technology I won't get on the wrong bus, or I'm not going to miss my bus in the future?
Maybe, we'll see about that.
Fantastic. Well done, my friend. As you can see, ideas rule the world, and here at Swansea University, we offer our students the utmost support in bringing that ideas into reality. Back to you, Richard.
Thanks, Augustine. Before we go through your questions that you sent us, let me first introduce Dr. Karen Enser, the Programme Director of our Foundation Programmes, and Adam Jones from our recruitment team. Magded and Manish are back, and we're also joined by Nikki, another one of our students. Could we have our first question, please? So the first question is, it looks great, can I visit? Maybe Adam can take that one.
Yep, so we have applicant visit days. Our final one is on the 18th of April, and all offer holders who have already applied are able to register for that. However, looking for future students, we do have open days in June and through to October. And if you can't make any of the advertised days as well, well, you're able to arrange an independent visit where you can come with your family or friends onto campus, meet our students, our current staff, and have a personal tour of the labs. And you can arrange that by emailing engineering@swansea.ac.uk. Richard?
Thanks, Adam. Let's move on to our next question. Do I need A-level maths? Perhaps the best person to answer that is Karen from the Foundation Programme.
In case you have done A-levels but you did not do the maths, it's no problem. You can start with Foundation, where we give all the grounds for Foundation math and also chemistry and physics, allow you to go after to electrical engineering year one.
Thanks, Karen. Our next question is, can I choose any year in industry? I think perhaps we'll hand that one over to Manish.
Yes, of course you can choose a year in industry, but you don't have to do it right away. If you're not currently subscribed to the course, you can always do that when you arrive at the university. It's just a case of an admin switch. So don't worry if you haven't done that, but definitely do consider it.
Okay, thanks. The next question, should I choose an M-Eng or B-Eng? I think maybe Chris, take that question.
Thanks, Richard. Yes, this choice is really down to what you want to do when you graduate. The M-Eng is designed for people who want to go on to be chartered engineers, and it satisfies the education requirements, the accredited education requirements that the IT require for that. The B-Eng is more for people who want to sort of be at technician level, a bit lower than the chartered engineer level. That's the I-Eng, incorporated engineer. So it's really which you want to do. It depends on what you want to do afterwards. If you want to be a chartered engineer, you have to have a master's level qualification.
Thanks, Chris. The next one is, what happens if I don't get the grades of my offer? Maybe we'll hand that one back to Adam as well.
It's quite common, and it's nothing to worry about really, in that we actually receive the results about a week before A-level results day. and we have various academic panels and board meetings where we look at the near misses, those that have maybe got the maths A level that's required but fallen short on a couple of other subjects, and we can still confirm your place even if you haven't made that offer. If you do have an offer to study as well and you're concerned about the level it's at, or if you've got any issues that you feel may stop you from reaching that, again, if you get back in touch with us, we can be flexible in advance of those results as well and change offers on a case-by-case nature.
Thanks, Adam. We've got, one more question. What's your favourite module? Maybe Nikki, you take that one?
Hi. So my favorite module is actually this one. It's called Group Design Exercises, and I personally enjoy it because it's a lot more hands-on. It's a lot more contact hours in the lab, and it's great fun, and you learn a lot this way.
Okay, that's great. Yeah, you've answered the question, thank you. I think at that point we are almost out of time, so we'll stop taking questions there. If we didn't get time to get to your question, or there's anything else that you want to ask, then please do email us at engineering@swansea.ac.uk. Direct contact details for all the staff that you've seen are available on the College of Engineering website. I'd like to thank everyone that you've seen here on camera, the considerable work of our two award-winning electronics technicians, Dave and Gareth, and all of the students who are helping out behind the scenes on all of the video work. We also want to thank all of our students behind us who have actually stayed late to keep working on their project this evening. We're all off for some pizza, so we'll say good night.